guys, what's up? My name is Kenise and welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, if you're not new to this but you're true to this, then wagwan girlish fam. Alright, so today I want to have a discussion on here about whether or not developers are overcharging us here in Jamaica. So if you're interested in seeing that, then stay tuned. Alright guys, so like I said, I want to have a very open and honest discussion on here about whether or not I think developers are overcharging us here. FYI guys, my windows are open, so if you're hearing the background noises, I am so sorry. I'm trying my best to film when we not really hear them, but unavoidable. Alright, so if you are not new here, then you would realize that I do a lot of house tours. Well, not a lot of, but I do a few house tours, you know, because I want when persons come to this channel, they can find really valuable and helpful information to, you know, just navigate through life and such a little bit easier. And I've noticed a lot in the house tours that everybody says, oh, this is not worth it, they're charging too much money, XYZ. So then I really thought about it and I was like, you know what, I really want to have a discussion on here. So I would really love if you guys drop in the comment section what your views and opinions are, whether or not you agree with what I'm about to say or not. Alright, so first things first, we're just gonna get it out of the way. Are they overcharging us? Yes, they are. There's no going around that. They are overcharging us. But I think there's a lot of things that we need to take into consideration, alright? Now, even if you buy a piece of land, so say you don't buy from a developer, but you buy a piece of land, you're going to get that at a marked up price and what it's worth. I'm telling you. So you're going to pay a land tax on them something there, you're going to see that what you pay for the land is actually not worth that. Because the truth is, there are way more buyers out there than there is property. So in essence, they are at an advantage. So whoever is selling property, whoever is selling land, they're at an advantage because the demand for property is so high in Jamaica. So they're at an advantage. So them are gonna mark up the price. It is what it is. That shows how it goes. If you want better value for your money, then I'm definitely going to advise you to build your own. But that comes with its own stress. And I feel like this is the reason why they're charging us so much. And we also have to remember that, yo, one business is, you know, like, you know, so the people might try to make money, like, they might try to eat our food. I will for food, they might try to eat still, but the developers, they might try to eat our food. So, of course, what they're offering you for your money, they might forget for them like something too. But we also have to consider what goes into building a house and all the factors that go into the house, and that they're taking away all of that stress for you. But I'm not gonna can't work with the dog again. Like me really contemplate should I go put in my mic. Can the dog go and out some bad? Alright guys, I want to put on a mic, so hopefully that is a little bit better. Anyways, like I was saying, the people who might try to eat our food, yeah, this is a business for them, so they're going to try and make money, right? That's the point of all of this. Like, who are going to business and not trying to make money? And the fact that we are flocking the houses like this is saying to them that whatever it is that we charge, because best believe, as much as people are saying on here, this too expensive and yada yada yada, best believe the things are selling out like this. All right. But what we have to realize is that with the developers, what they're doing is that they're taking away the stress from you instead of you having to build, because there's so much that goes into building. If you watched my my video on the NHC breakdown that I did, you know, when you're going build and whatever, and you see all that process that you have to go through, I'm gonna link that below. I definitely advise that you go watch that because I'm not gonna go through all of that again. But think about it, they're doing all of that for you. They're doing the work of that for you. Because remember now, when you get the land, right, you have to go get it approved by a parish council in order for you to build. And there's just so much that goes into that, and they're taking away that stress from you. So you have to kind of pay the people in for the work because they're taking away the headache and the stress and all of that. So I think that is why their prices are like that. And I'm not gonna say that, yo, they could be a little bit more reasonable with things, but again, at the end of the day, it is a business, so you have a choice. You're either going to build and go through the stress of building, or you're going to go through the less stressful route. Obviously it has a little bit of stresses here and there, but or you're going to go through the less stressful route of having to buy a house in a scheme, or you can buy a house that's not in a scheme, that is a fixer upper. So it's completely up to you. But like I said, they're taking away the stress. So we're gonna mass out the things, right? Because I was having a discussion with my aunt the other day about you know, the whole construction process, because I like to talk to persons who have been there, done that, right? So what she was saying to me is that the money, where you find the money come from to build a house, the like where the most money goes is when you're going to have to finish it up. So we're gonna match it out, like I said. For fling up copper block and them thing there, easy something that goes by real quick, right? But remember now, when you go build, you have to go either find one contractor, and member say the contractor go find the man name, and you have to go pay the contractor for that. Yeah, because the contractor go carry one for money, and you have to go find the man name, so you have to pay for that. So that is a markup, see? Or y'all go through the stress to find a man will do this, or find a man will do that. And sometimes, you know, all Jamaican people say, enough of them love promises. Say, yeah, man, a simple thing that I can't do that, man, and ray. And when you're gonna know why you look prips, broom, and call it, you want to lean up on them something there, and they don't know what they're doing, and you've paid them all this money, and the house that they built for you is not structurally sound, right? So they're taking away that stress for you. Right, so now you put up the wall and all of these things, and you know, you put on your decking or your roof or whatever it is. There's so many other little things that come into it, right? Grill, expensive. Listen to me, you think steel or what? You think steel cheap? Steel don't cheap. Yeah, granted, the developer don't really go through all of this now, because of some little concrete something them are put together and give one house. But there's still some little fine, intricate things that does take a lot of money and a lot of time. So yeah, you get your window them don't cheap. Yeah, you get your grill them don't cheap. You see, when you go put in a door, you're not just putting in a door, right? So say you find a door for like $15,000, you're gonna end up spending like $20-something. Why? Because you have to build a door jamb, right? You have to buy hinges for the door, you have to buy a lock for the door, and you have to pay the man for put in the door. So you see all of them little something here, so you think I just, you know, just go so. Tiles are very, very expensive. Yeah, you might find a reasonable or affordable tiles, but then you have to remember you're paying per square feet. So when you done math out that, no, you know, and I just tile you have to buy something in tin set, you have to go buy a grout. I think you have to buy something else, but I can't remember what. Plus, you have to pay the man for tile it. And when them people are charged for tile a house, it's pretty much the same amount that you're going to be paying for the tiles. And I think that's what people don't really, or when I really match it out and understand that, like, legitimately, whatever it is that you're paying for materials, your workmanship cost is going to be about the same thing. So when you're matching it out in your head now and say, no, this no work, that you have to remember, them have to pay a workman, them have to pay a contractor, and the upper heads who really want to make the money, them have to get for them payment too. So this is why you're paying all of that. Like, you don't have to go through all of that hassle. And then no, when you construct the house now, you say, yeah, you can't just have an open piece of block them, so you have to smooth that down, like render. I said them call it render. For render and them something, that take money too. And you have to buy fine sand for do these things. So like, when I see the comments, I totally understand, you know, like, I understand where you guys are coming from, because everybody wants housing, and you just want to be able to afford the housing, and you want something that's affordable and all of that. But like I said, we also have to consider all that goes into it, because if me, I go build one house for somebody and I go take out all of that stress for them, and I go lie to you, I go charge accordingly, because it is not an easy process. And listen, some of them is charging you an arm and a leg, and the quality of those houses, we just gonna be honest, is crap, okay? I know somebody that tied up bought a housing scheme house, like the breeze blow 2 times and the door just drop off, like, oh that work? Oh, does that work, people? But I understand you guys' plight, but like I said, we'll not understand you guys. I love a plight, talk it true, I gotta love, yeah, because everybody actually look somewhere. But I think if it's either you're going to pay the markup, like I said, to get rid of the stress, or you're going to go through the stress yourself. And listen, if you choose to build, walk with Jesus. And I think that we need to consider is, and like, no offense to anybody out there, but there are people out there that is a general, yeah, it is what it is. And a lot of these workmen are, like I said, no offense, I don't want to be disrespectful or anything to anybody, because I feel like you find that in a lot of like feels of stuff, people can be very dishonest. Again, I know somebody that was building a house a good while back, and she was saying to me that, you know, when she was supposed to pay them, like, them would line up, and what people would have done, them would have, you know, because she not really pay attention and only power man she have to pay, like, them would have come at the front of the line, take the money, change them shirts, and come back, and it's like people money would have get shot. So they do things like this. So unless you're prepared to go through that stress, or you have people around you that you can trust, and then if you have a full-time job, keeping up with the construction and the daily labor, things like that, it's going to be a little bit difficult for you, because people can steal things, like workmen on the work site can steal things. So that is something to consider as well. So before we start, you know, like really cost the developers and all of that, like we need to take these things into consideration. But I do agree that I think that they can do a little bit better. Like, I understand someone want to eat a food and I want to come something, but understand that people out here are working very hard, and we would love homes. You understand what I mean? So like, it is a very disheartening thing for God work every day, and you work so hard, especially if you're trying to do it by yourself. You work so hard, and then you look for your paycheck, and then you say, oh, is this going to work? I still want to do a video, by the way, on like the steps I've been taking, because I know there must be a lot of other persons out there who are trying to, you know, get something for themselves on their own. And even if they're married, I know a lot of married people who still want to have something like for themselves, like not necessarily like combined, but him want to have a house and she want to have a house. And if you want to do that, like what the normal person makes in Jamaica, when you look for your paycheck, Mr. Andrew Wellness, we cannot make it work, sir. Sorry, it just I feel a little when I touched me in my spirit a while ago. But yeah, y'all need to stay tuned, because that video is gonna be coming really, really soon about the steps that I've been taking, because it's possible, but it's a piece of road there. It's a piece of road. Anyway, those were my 2 cents. I'd really, really, really love to hear from you guys. Would that blow on? I'm sorry guys, I have to open the window so that we can get in the light and all of that for filming. So sorry, but yeah, those are my 2 cents. If you enjoyed this video, then leave me a thumbs up, share, please. Wanna drop down in the comment section, wanna think, like, if you wanna disagree, that is completely fine. Let's have a discussion, but y'all don't be mean, right? Please, I'm not gonna tolerate that. No, we don't want to be mean and disrespect. We're just gonna agree to disagree and have really an open and honest discussion, because you guys might raise some points that I never really made and think about. And if we're speaking amongst ourselves down there in the comment section too, like, don't be mean to anybody else, please. Like I said, let's just have open and honest discussion. I'm so excited to hear from you guys and to see what your views and opinions are. As always, thank you so much for watching. Wow, good.